Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Grace Libusho, and I'm employed as a Marine Spatial Planning Secretariat by the Department of Environment, Forestry and Fisheries. Today, I'm going to talk to you about the stakeholder engagement approach in the Marine Spatial Planning in South Africa. My presentation is going to focus on answering four most important questions in stakeholder engagement. The first question will be, why do we engage stakeholder in the Marine Spatial Planning process? Secondly, who are stakeholders in the Marine Spatial Planning process? Thirdly, when can we involve stakeholders in the Marine Spatial Planning process? And lastly, how are we going to involve stakeholders in the Marine Spatial Planning process? Why do we need to involve stakeholders in the Marine Spatial Planning process? The MSP stakeholder engagement have three main objectives, of which the first is to ensure that the process is transparent and collaborative, ensuring that work is done in coordination with land use planning on the coast, and that all relevant parties or stakeholders are kept on the loop on how best they can participate and contribute to the planning process. Secondly, is to make sure that all the relevant information and expertise that are sourced from this engagement are brought to the table and contribute to the development of the marine area plans. Lastly, it is to meet the requirement of the Marine Spatial Planning Act 16 of 2018. Who is considered to be a stakeholder in this process? A stakeholder is understood to be a legal person that represents or has an interest in the ocean and is engaged in marine activities. The stakeholders, they have different needs, different expertise, and different expectations. As a result of this, the National Working Group have clustered the stakeholder engagement into three categories. The first category is the government, which includes the provincial, the municipal authorities, public enterprises, and other state agencies. The second one is industry, those representing the key marine sectors and operating in the ocean space. Is civil society. These include the research community, the community-based organization, the NGOs, conservation group, to mention a few. When in this process can we involve stakeholders? Stakeholder engagement is envisioned to take place throughout the planning cycle, and it will be ramped up during the next phase of developing the first marine area plan. This will be to ensure that the stakeholder perspective, their contribution, are considered in each and every step. How are we going to involve stakeholders in this process? Due to the situation our country is faced with and the world at large, the National Working Group will engage stakeholders through means of virtual meetings using MS Teams or Zoom, and only limited contact meetings will be conducted if it is necessary. The National Working Group also aims to use more diverse methods of engagement, such as newspaper articles, radio, TV broadcast, to reach those stakeholders that may not have access to virtual meetings. The MSP team will also make use of the Marine Spatial Planning website that will provide access to all products that we already have and will develop, as well as provide further updates on the planned arrangements. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, my name is Grace Libusho, and I would like to thank you for sharing your time with us.